All right, this is Sarah.
Hi.
So anyway, Sarah has several years of professional brewing experience, and I'm just gonna kind of step aside and let her take it from here.
Yeah, I've never done this before.
So Sarah's a friend of mine, so we're gonna teach Sarah how to brew beer. Fun facts about Sarah.
Oh my goodness. Fun fact.
How much can you deadlift? What's your like 1 rep max deadlift all time PR?
I don't know. I've never done a 1 rep max. I've done 295 for 11 though.
What? 295 for 11?
I have.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's not talk anymore about that.
Okay.
I don't want to embarrass myself. So. Oh wait, you know what? Another big deal today is this thing we got going on right here. It's a 20-gallon prototype brew system, kettle, and prototype 240 volt controller. Never used this before. We just got this in. We've been working on this for a long time. People have been asking us, emailing us, calling us for like years. You can pre-order this on our Kickstarter before July 20th at a discount. After that, it will be available for pre-order on our website. The first run of this system will be available in a limited quantity. So if you really want one, pre-order. That's my advice to you. So we've already got our water in here. The first thing I'm gonna do is get the heat on here. Low mash temp, 148.
What determines the mash temperature?
It's just like the style of beer. It changes the amount of fermentable sugar for the yeast to eat, which like changes the ABV a little bit, and it also changes the sweetness a little bit. So
Okay.
this is gonna be a bit drier, I guess.
Okay.
148 is kind of lower end of the scale.
Okay.
A little bit lower. We need to weigh out some grains.
All right.
Here's what we need. So that bag right there.
Okay.
We need 14 pounds of grain out of that.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells good.
So 1.5 pounds.
Okay. You're gonna keep up with math?
Yeah, sort of. I don't know. Hopefully. Should we do some more fun Sarah facts? I mean,
Oh my goodness.
you know,
Okay.
you were a kindergarten teacher at one point.
Yeah, my first year of teaching, I
Man.
taught kindergarten.
How far are you fallen? Now you.
Now I'm brewing beer.
Well,
What?
let's grind some grain. Alright, so now I don't really know what's gonna happen next.
Okay.
We
all
have, usually we
Such is
would
life.
use like, yeah, they did not have flake corn at the homebrew shop. However, they did have malted corn,
Oh,
which is
okay.
cool. This is like a local company that makes this.
Okay.
So it's like whole kernel. So I just don't know how well this is gonna get cracked in here. I
Okay.
do want to crack it. So let's pop this off. And I'll just adjust this. So I just increased the gap to, I don't know if this is millimeters, but it's 0.075 somethings.
Okay.
So we'll just give it a whirl. All right, let's see.
Yeah, there's stuff coming out. Okay, we did it.
So, forgot the Munich malt. I bought 9.5 pounds of Munich. I only need 9.5 ounces. Misread the sheet there.
Yeah.
Dude at the homebrew shop was like, okay, interesting recipe. In fact, I told the guys at the homebrew shop to give him a shout out. Asheville Homebrew Supply. We'll put a link in the description. You can check out their website. They might ship ingredients to you if you need some. I don't know. All right, so we need to put our basket in. Mega basket.
What happens if you don't stir it?
I don't know. Probably nothing. All right, Sarah. Here's how this works.
All right.
2 hoses. So that one goes on here. So kettle out goes into the pump in, which is right here on the
Okay.
end of the pump. There you go.
Okay.
Now pump out
Okay.
to lid in.
Okay.
And this being a prototype system, it's looking like we need to change that hole. There we go. I'm just gonna jam it on there.
Okay.
Open the valve,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna turn the pump on.
Okay.
And
Wow.
we got this little situation
Whoa.
going on here.
Okay. It's exciting.
Yeah. Alright, so at this point, we set a timer. This needs to sit for 60 minutes.
Okay. We just stand here for an hour and watch.
Yeah, we have a couple things to do, but for the
Okay.
most part, yeah. Hello? This is Kyle. Oh, 5 minutes? Okay. I have 5 minutes. I'm about to give like billing information and whatnot, which I would not want on. Yeah.
Credit card number.
Let's use
And your social?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, now this is really important because
Okay.
this is like 150 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
My life is in your hands.
Kyle.
So hit the pump button until this
Oh my God.
fills up to about like here,
Okay.
and then turn it off.
Jesus,
Yeah.
this is stressful.
And go. There we go. Man, excellent job.
Thank you.
All right, so what we're doing here is we're checking pH,
Okay.
just like pH,
Okay.
like you'd check.
You want
in,
to balance?
a
pool?
balance pH, like
Yeah.
with deodorant.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
pools.
Yeah, pools.
And it's actually important for beer too. So we want this to be somewhere between 5.2 and 5.4.
Okay.
Pretty much nailed it
Okay.
without even
Solid.
trying.
Yeah. Thank you, Asheville City Water.
Yeah, thank you, Asheville City Water. All right, so here's the deal. This is gonna be a pretty heavy grain basket. We're going to install a pulley. Hopefully, maybe. I just got off the phone with the insurance guy.
Yeah.
I wonder if that the policy is not active yet.
Old attic man getting after it.
Do you think you can do it?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Will he be itchy
he
after?
did?
Will he be itchy after the insulation? Probably. There's a security deposit.
Oh yeah. So mash is done. Turn the pump off. We've got this thing installed as best we can.
Should I be nervous?
Well, yeah. Just get ready to like jump back.
Okay. All right.
Prototype version, the handle doesn't fit perfect just yet. We're still dialing it in. I'm putting it back on here. So many things could go wrong here.
Mm-hmm. They really could.
Maybe you just stand back until.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the handle's gonna pop out. More here. Cool. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Now we just leave it drain, and then once it's done draining, we'll pump it out. Next step, boil. I'm gonna keep it at like 40%, maybe 60%, 70%. Oh yeah, and that's how you do it. We used Beersmith to come up with all of our targets and whatnot.
Okay.
We should have had 12.67 gallons of water in here. We only have about 12.1, 12.2. So like basically if we boil from here, like we won't have a full 10 gallons to ferment.
Okay.
It's like it'll be more concentrated, and so
Okay.
we'll just add some. Now that we have the grains out of the way and we can see the liquid, I'm gonna go ahead and bump this up to 100% of power. Now that we're at a boil, I'm going to turn the power down to 60% so we don't boil over. Next
Hop time?
step, hop time.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna do 2 ounces
Okay.
of Hallertau.
Just pour it in.
Yeah, this one can in.
Alright.
It's gonna be a hoppy Mexican lager. So when you're brewing, the hops that you add earlier on end up making the beer more bitter because as they boil in here, it turns, let's see here, alpha acids into bitterness, something like that. I don't know. Google it.
All right.
It makes it more bitter.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Royal Flock, the forbidden junior mint. So just crush this up. I don't know, do you need to crush it up? We're gonna crush it up. That will help clarify the beer. Now 14 minutes left in the boil. What do we need to do? We like to circulate the boiling wort through this chiller. This is gonna cool everything down.
Okay.
Basically, like it just sanitizes it. Excellent job, Sarah.
Thank you.
Man, you're crushing it.
So technical
Crushing
here.
it too.
Thank you very much.
All right, now we'll put this in here.
Okay.
I'm just going to open the ball valve up and turn the pump on. Here's a pro tip. Hook your cooling water lines up before you get this thing like scalding hot. We're not going to turn the cooling water on just yet. We're just gonna hook the hoses up.
Okay.
So we've been boiling for 55 minutes, so we're gonna add 4 ounces of Matueka hops. Timer's going off, boil is done. So we're gonna turn the heat off. I'll turn the cooling water on.
Okay.
So this thing is a plate chiller. Basically like cold water circulating through half of it, and then the wort is circulating through the other half, but they're not mixing. So we're chilled down to just below 70 degrees, and we're gonna start transferring the wort into our buckets. Hopefully this beer turns out muy bueno, muy bien, and instead of mucho baño. So we have our second bucket here. All right, ready? All right, so hit the pump button again.
Okay. Let's do.
Mucho buenos dias.
Okay. It's kind of holding steady.
Okay, sweet. Where are we at?
A little under 5.
Okay, so we're a little short on our liquid volume.
Okay.
I'm not sure why. So, like, ideally it should be more like 5.5
Okay.
right now, but whatever. We'll just squeeze every last bit out of the hose. Man, Sarah, we've almost made it to the end.
Nice.
You've done such a good job.
Yay.
You want to sanitize the outside of the package. Throw all the packages in the Star San. We're adding 2 packets of WLP 800 yeast to each 5-gallon bucket. Bucket race.
I got you.
This is an airlock. It just lets gas escape from the bucket, but it doesn't let any in, so just pop that in. Oh shit, yeah. We forgot to aerate every time, Sarah. Every goddamn time. Literally, we're just gonna do this. For, I don't know, a couple minutes.
Okay.
I think we're good. Cool. Now airlocks. We'll let these hang out for a few hours.
Okay.
Once fermentation starts, we'll put them in our fermentation fridges and ferment at whatever it said on the instructions. I think 55 or 60 degrees.
Okay.
And you'll see us again in like 2 seconds, and we'll be drinking this beer. High five.
Thanks, Kyle.
We're back.
Hi.
Beer is done fermenting. Here, I'll pour yours first.
Okay, thank you.
Lots of stuff has happened since you last saw us. Most important part is this. A little while ago we brewed this beer we called the log beer. We put a log in a bucket and fermented, and it was really great beer. Check that video out, we'll link to it. The issue with that though is the log, in addition to having yeast on it, had a bunch of other microbes. Daily Craft and the guy that loaned us the log very explicitly said, keep all of the stuff you use to make this log beer separate from your normal stuff. Once you get these little microbes in the buckets and whatnot, it's hard to get them out. We tried to do that sort of like in a very half-assed way. And long story short, we ended up fermenting this beer into the buckets that we used for the log beer. And it turns out Daly was right. We know this because there was a pellicle on top of the buckets when we opened them up to keg it. So anyway, this is now a funky Mexican lager. What we were going for was sort of like a fuller body Corona with lime built into it. And I'll explain more about that in a second. It should taste like that, but it's gonna have some like heavier notes, like gonna have like a peppery taste to it as well.
Okay. A little more complex.
More complex,
Okay.
and it's gonna have like kind of a funky wild
Okay.
taste. So,
All right. Cheers.
cheers. And you can kind of smell it even.
Wow. I like it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's good.
It turned out well. I think we just lucked out because the log beer had a real citrusy taste to it, right? Like it had like an orange kind of taste.
Huh. I feel it.
We added Matueka hops, New Zealand hop, which is supposed to have a lime taste, right? So it should taste like put a lime in a Corona.
Yeah, sure.
So was supposed to taste like that without actually having to add a lime to it.
Okay.
Right? Has a lime taste to me.
Yeah, definitely.
You get that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think
It's really good.
perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it just has like there's the ever so slight funk to it. It's not really heavy.
Yeah. I think it's really enjoyable.
So this is not what you would call a muy auténtica. It's not like super authentic Mexican lager. When researching Mexican lager after we decided to brew one, what we discovered was that there actually is no like official style for Mexican lagers.
Okay.
Like there's this thing called the BJCP style guidelines. They list styles for all kinds of historical beers and newer beers, and Mexican lager is not one. And so I'm thinking like, well, I wonder why. So I looked into it, and apparently in Mexico, they didn't start brewing beer with grains like is traditionally brewed elsewhere, I think, until the Europeans showed up and wrecked the joint.
What did they use prior to that?
They use agave, honey, other fruits.
Okay.
If you were wondering why we use New Zealand hops and Vienna malt in the Mexican lager, that's why.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm a fan of that combination.
I'm gonna pour some more. I'm gonna pour some more here. You don't just drink one Mexican lager.
Definitely not.
I drink them at the beach, so
yeah, it's like a day drink.
Yeah, you just drink them all
Cruise
day.
into the night.
You drink them until you pass out and pee your pants on the beach. Am I
That's
right?
always the goal.
What else? We were thinking about deadlifting. Are you still into that?
I'm down.
Because, I don't want the haters to say it's fake and you can't deadlift 300 by whatever. I just deadlifted yesterday. I'm definitely not deadlifting anything today.
You don't want to have a competition?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
Come on, Kyle.
Yeah, this is what I'm afraid of.
Oh, this is why you don't want to go.
No. Okay, yeah.
Okay, truth comes out.
I have this vision of my spine just like blowing out my back and sticking to the wall behind me. All right, let's do it. Let's roll.
What up, Lawson?
What are you doing
What
here?
up, Lawson? I'm about to go home, Lawson.
Pinky out.
This isn't 295 by what? 9?
Yeah.
11? But it's 300 by 1.
Yeah, we're gonna get that. In the afternoon with jeans and a beer.
Exactly.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Got it. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Come on, Kyle. Oh, that was easy. Do a double. Man, good job. All right, we did it.
Number 1, thanks for watching. Number 2, brew this beer. Number 3, like and subscribe. Number 4, let us know what you think of our workout attire in the comment section.
Next one, come to CrossFit Asheville.
Oh yeah, and if you ever come to Asheville, visit CrossFit Asheville.
Come here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.